universe waited for us. But when we finally came, it was to answer a call.
Hi. So this is Tharsis. I played it a bit, and it's like I'd say a puzzle game, but it is very difficult.
Welcome to the Ectomy. This briefing will give you a basic understanding needed to ensure the safety and success of our mission.
Yeah.
To research the anomaly.
So we're gonna play this
on
tutorial,
Mars.
so that you can
Above all
get
else,
the basics.
it is your job to
And
keep
maybe
the
so that I
ship
can
and the crew
see something
functional
or
and
find
well.
out something that
We don't know
I
what to expect from Tharsis,
forgot
so
or
we have to
missed,
be at our best
'cause,
once we make
This
planetfall.
game is very hard. Even on easy, this game is hard.
Regular maintenance keeps our ship in good working order. Performing maintenance tasks is done by using a crew member's dice to combat any problems that arise.
So, basically at the start of every turn,
A crew member's remaining dice are shown here.
there.
The Pia Musgrave only has one die. It's unclear if she can fix either event on her own. J. Cross will have to. Move Cross to flight control, since that event can cause damage to the Ectomy. Click on Cross's portrait. Then click on flight control to choose the module. The Ectomy's hull integrity and impending damage caused by events are visible on your HUD in the upper left. Don't let this run out, or we're all dead.
Yeah, basically.
In the middle HUD, you'll notice how much work has to be done to repair an event. Work is done by placing dice into the repair slot. Roll the dice now and drag them to the event to fix the problem.
So, this game is basically a dice rolling game. It's a 4, so let's do that.
Good. Now click on Finish Deployment to end J. Cross's turn. Since Musgrave is low on dice, let's use the life support module to get her some more. Click on Musgrave's portrait. Each module has an ability that can help the ship or the crew. Using module abilities is handled similarly to fixing problems on the ship. Roll now and place a die in the module ability slot to replenish. Each module will help the crew in a different way. Learn how to use module abilities to increase our mission's chance of success. Now that everyone has finished with their tasks, the remaining active events will play out. If J. Cross hadn't fixed the event in flight control, it would have caused damage to the ship's hull at this time. There are several types of events, including those that cause harm to the crew, reduce the crew's dice, deplete resources, damage the Ectomy, or cause module systems to fail. Learning which events to let carry over from turn to turn will greatly increase your likelihood of success.
That's something from like
Managing the crew's wellness is one of the most important aspects of the mission. Keep the crew's health up and stress down.
So, at the end of each turn,
low stress will keep our choices during this phase reasonable, while good health will keep our crew alive.
Okay, I missed that.
If a crew member's stress becomes too high, they may slip into space madness and start making choices that harm themselves, the ship,
So
or the rest of the crew.
I've already managed stress
Decide what
when
you
I'm
want to
playing.
do and leave the phase when you're ready.
Okay.
Provisions on the Ectomy are rationed for the long journey, so only eat what you need to. Giving food to a crew member will replenish some of their dice. Drag and drop food, and then click Finish.
I don't really want to, but sure.
When a turn begins, it's best to take in the entirety of the situation before rushing to action.
100%.
Seeing everything from a bird's eye view will allow you to develop a solid strategy. In this situation, Cross should be able to take care of the system failure in the pantry. But first, let's have Musgrave fix the new event in life support so Cross can pass through to the pantry unscathed. Passing through active events causes the crew to take damage. Since Musgrave is already in life support,
Yes.
and since leaving will cause her to take damage, let's fix this event and make a risk-free path to the pantry for Cross. Deploy Musgrave and...
So, let's roll. And we can do that, why not?
We can now fix the system failure in the pantry to get food distribution up and running again. Move Cross there now.
Oh, cool.
Each crew member also has their own specialty, and their abilities can be used to help the crew fulfill the mission. Place qualifying values. Now click on Finish Deployment.
There's so much food. Oh my god. Wait.
We had prepared for any disaster. For every disaster. Not all of them at once. We can't turn back, but how can we go on?
Welcome to Tharsis. So basically, you can see at the top here, we have to survive everything to get to Mars. Every turn, two events are gonna, every turn events are gonna happen in each of these pips, and the color shows the severity of it. So turn 1, 2 minor events. Turn 2, turn 2. We're gonna have a minor event and a kind of medium event, and as we go on, it's gonna ramp up. Early game, from what I've played, we're basically going to want to set up. We're always going to be one step behind from what I've played. I'm not particularly good at it, but we'll see. We'll see how this goes. So you can see everyone, if I show this, no movement damage. We can harvest food here, regain dice, reduce the stress, health recovery, hull repair, and decrease assist. Now I think, these ones with multiple greenhouse life support and maintenance, you can see this kind of scenario. What this basically means is if we go to life support and we put something in slot 1, a die, we'll regain our dice. Not for this turn, but for the next turn. Now, say we put a 1 in there. If we want to regain more dice, we'd have to put a 1 in here as well, so it's matching. And for greenhouse and maintenance, the first one you put in doesn't do anything. It's these pips here inside the square that basically yield tokens. You can see what each person does, so +1 health to crew in module, that's the doctor, which is the Kyla. A reroll, which is the specialist, which is Allison. The mechanic can put 1 to the hull, which is Pakal. And the captain can give 1 dice for every crew in the module. This game is very difficult. But we're going to give it a go. Right. So, I'm thinking we send Kylia to the meteoroid strike. Here. We roll the dice. We hope for some... Okay. So the next thing that happens is up here you can see that certain events can occur. And stasis means that the dice gets frozen. Now, assist in the top right, which is what happened. You get 1 assist every turn. That negates the effect of the event. So, let's see. I think we re-roll. So my hope is for a 6 or a 5 or a 4, and a 6, a 5, or a 4, or 6, 5, or 4, and something else. Okay. So the 5 and the 3 can go there, and we can repair. We can regain our dice. So Kyler's set up for next turn. I think Allison. Ooh, actually, I think Allison's gonna have to roll the exact same that we did there. But I think we're gonna do that. We have to roll a 6, basically. No, okay. I should have sent her here first and have her just throw a dice in there. That was my mistake. But wait, oh, okay. So we're going to put her 5 into research projects. Now these are small, little things or bigger things that can help you. And you store the dice basically up, and you can get up to 6, obviously, because that's the amount. And they can help you greatly. That's kind of annoying. Kind of wanted her to repair. Now, I'm thinking send Jean down to here. Fix it. Perfect. You know what? I'm going to try and reroll. No, okay. Put that into there. And then I'm going to send Pakal down here as well. I don't tend to manage stress. But I'm going to lower his stress. And I'll throw that into research. So we've got 3 research, which is pretty decent. And then once everyone's gone, turn ticks over. We get a little cutscene.
But if I can't lead them, we're all dead.
We're all dead.
I need to get it together.
So Pakal's now got no stress, basically. So we could lose 2 damage to the hull. And if we lose all the white pips up here, we lose. Now we're going to be losing 2 damage. I'm thinking +1, +2 health. Because +1 dice isn't too great. +2 health puts like Kyler at top, Pakal and Jean at 4. So I'm going to go with that. Now we can give food. We're going to get a minor and a medium event next turn. I'm thinking Kyler can cover the medium. Jean can cover the minor. So I'm thinking these guys can just replenish their dice. So I'm not going to give food. Right. Maybe not then. So let's deploy to here. Ooh, actually. Let's do that. So assist blocks that. So let's take that down to 8. Now everyone here has +1 dice. So Kyler should be able to cover this. Now everything has an effect. So this red box means we're going to take damage at the end of the term. A -1 dice roll means everyone's going to lose a die. Now I'm thinking Allison cover this. So stasis means this is effectively useless, so I might as well just put it into there. Do you know, I'm going to reroll. That was a bad reroll. Okay, I'm going to reroll again. That was a good reroll. Because I want Pakal to... Oh, so injury means if we roll a 5, we get an injury. We lose a pip of health. And 4 means we lose we just straight up lose the die. So we're gonna get 2 injuries. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna yeah, put the 6 into the research, because more often than not, these higher numbers, we can't do anything, so that's kind of a bit of a waste, but more often than not, the higher numbers, you're saving them for the bigger events. You're not going to use it for research or anything. So now we have Pascal. He can, whatever he rolls, we can put it and he can regain his dice. So Doctor's got 4, you've got 3, a 2, and a 1, I think.
But the others have proven me wrong. I'm proud of how the crew has come together. I think we might actually have a chance. So we can get 1 hull, -1 health. That's not too bad considering the health situation. +1 food, -1 dice for them. You're robbing Peter to pay Paul, because I'm going to have to put food probably back into Allison or Jean anyway to cover that, whereas that's decent enough. I think +1 hull. I also think I'm going to do that. And I'm going to send someone to the food safe. And let's see. So my plan, just in general, just as a general talk while we're playing, 23, that's a lot. So I'm just going to put that in there, hope for a good roll. Okay. We want to deal with this because this is going to give us 2 damage. So I'm going to send the captain. Hope we roll high. Okay, that's fine. And I'll put that in there. And then we're going to send him down here. And I'm going to try and get a 6 to repair the hull. Or a 5, that'll do. So that's gone. That's annoying. That's fine though. If I do this, do I lose? Okay, that's fine. See, repair arm is very good. I'm going to send the doctor here, and I'm going to try and de-stress the doctor as well. So we might get some good choices. Okay. That'll put us up very far. I'm going to do that. I want to get ahead of the curve a little bit. Don't want to get cocky. I've checked our food stores, and it looks grim.
It does look grim.
We lost more than half our supplies with the module. If we don't find some creative solutions, we'll starve before we ever reach Mars.
You know what that means. So I think this is going to be a good, better option. Remove all the stress, or get it as low as we can. +1 food, -1 health. We've got food. Everyone's kind of sitting pretty for die. Or dice. We can give the captain some dice, so we're not too concerned about that. So I think this is going to be better. We've got enough damage stored up, or enough health stored up in the hull to take this damage. Cannibalism. Not an option. We're not doing it. Not going to do it. We're not going to resort to that. So I think the captain, I'm going to try and get some dice back for the captain. Because we've got 2 medium this turn, but next turn we're going to have another major and a minor. So I'd kind of like everyone to be on a kind of good footing for that. And Pacal's probably going to have to do that as well. We kind of have health. So we can afford to take one of these as a hit. So I'm thinking send Allison to here. Yeah, send Allison to here. Get 18. Not 18. Whoops, that's bad math. Okay, that's pretty decent. So that's done a lot of the work. Gene... Ooh. Actually. Yeah, do you know what, I'm going to do that. Take a hit with this guy. But... Dang it, okay. Let's do that. So my basic plan is to stream quite a lot. On Mondays, I think I'm going to stream... come on, 6. Yes. On Mondays, I think I'm going to stream stuff that's going to be uploaded to YouTube. But every day I'm going to stream stuff that's going to be uploaded to YouTube. And my intention is Monday will be like the... let's get this in. Try and get this done. Monday will be for like the first slot of the day. Upload onto YouTube. And then... yes. We're in a good position. And then Tuesday will be for second slot.
A transmission arrived. Not from Earth.
I got an achievement.
Mars. From
Take no
Tharsis.
hull damage for 4 turns.
An impossible signal from an impossible source. Is this what we're searching for? Who's transmitting this signal? Was there another mission to Mars? One sent before ours? Or is the message coming from someone else?
Ooh. We don't really need to reduce stress. We could do with the health, to be honest. And we'll finish there. So that's the plan. And then Tuesday will be for like a second slot. Wednesday I'm going to record. I'm going to play 3 different games, and they'll be uploaded at the weekend, and it'll be a part 1, part 2. So part 1 of all those games will be uploaded. Do you know what? Let's send... Yeah, let's do that. And then part 2 will be uploaded Sunday. And that will basically be... Okay, that's fine. Probably should have done that because that's got a lot of injuries on it first, but I'm not that smart. That's fine because I can put this into there. And what I'll basically do then is, if one of those games, if I enjoy them, I'll play it more on Thursday. And Thursday will basically be playing that game for like a 3rd slot on a weekly upload. You know, that's pretty solid. So that'll be Thursday. And, oh man, kind of hoping for that 6 for a second there. And then, okay. If I put it into there, we'll get +1 hull, which means this will only do 1 damage. A net 1 damage. So I'm going to do that. I don't see the point in putting it into there, considering that next turn Alison's going to be able to cover that, probably.
That suit, it's designed for the Ectomi.
And Thursday we're going to play
Nobody has them but us.
one of those games and just like play it for the week, if that makes sense. if we enjoy it. Again, I don't feel like anyone's particularly stressed. But I also don't kind of want to lose food, and assists would be good. What we at? 2 majors and 1 minor, 1 medium. I think assists are going to be pretty decent actually, because we're going to get injuries and voids, and if we can avoid that as much as possible, if you pardon the pun. Whereas these guys, he's going to be useless. She's going to be next to useless. No one's really doing that hot. Now we really could do with some food. Oh my god, I didn't realize food was as bad as it was. Right. Alison's going to deal with this. And then Friday is basically just going to be whatever. Whatever, just no set thing, anything. That's amazing. I hate this game. Do you know what, we might as well just put it into there. I was going to put it into hull repair, which would give us the 2. But this is going to do 2, and I might as well. Yeah, do that and take the 2 off it, so that it's not a problem in the future. I think we've lost. No, I can quick patch. So we're fine for now. My thought is basically we may have to go cannibal. I'm pretty sure I just did an oopsie there. Oh, okay, that's fine. I probably should have put them into research. But I think next turn we're pretty much screwed.
The shit out of me. Who are they? What's going on here? What have we gotten ourselves into?
What have we gotten ourselves into? Okay, I think that is pretty much the only option. Who's the reroll? It's the specialist, so you're gonna have to go with that. Oh, I don't want to resort to cannibalism, but I think we're gonna have to. She just got instantly stressed. You know what? I'm just gonna go with that, because this turn's gonna be a bit hellish. And we really need just everyone, all hands to the deck. We need this fixed. No movement damage would be very good. I'm gonna go with that. Do that. And do that. I think system fail means basically we lose. I think. So we need to negate 1, 5. So that'd be this and that. 6, 12, 18. So he'd basically have to roll all 6s to cover this. A lot of injuries. Void. Nothing says what system fail does, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna... I think we're gonna lose. I think that means just an instant failure. Let me quickly do a cheeky Google, because this will basically determine what we do. Oh, it just means we can't use the module. Wait, hang on. No, let me just read that again. Because it then said if it's impending damage. It means we can't get food, basically. Okay, so if the event isn't resolved, no damage happens. So I'm thinking move the captain into here. It's really bad. The mechanic can heal for 1, which means we don't need to solve 4, which is actually harder to do. But I'm thinking we do this. Yeah, let's do this. That is as good as we could ask for. Ideally, we'd get another 6, but I don't want to risk rolling that again. You're gonna go here. Actually, probably we needed a 6. That's probably that. Let's go there. And let's hope some very good rolls. That will... Oh, I didn't realize the health was as low as that. Well, we just lost the game. Okay. Well, there's nothing we can do, is there? No. I didn't see her health. That was foolish of me. Well, at least he's not stressed. Man, that was going pretty decently. Okay. That was uneasy, by the way. I dread to think this game on a harder difficulty. Right. So I'm going to do a mission. But we'll do that tomorrow, I guess. On Sunday. If you know what I mean. I mean, I'm just going to go straight to playing it. But you get what I mean. So I'll see you then.